Now, fresh after the Cavan show, and we have a lot of stuff away put back into place, but we said we'd leave this outfit together just for a bit of a walk round. What we have is the McHale front and back mowers partnered up with a T235D. The mowers themselves are 3.1 metres. They have a 2-speed conditioner gearbox, which means 700 RPM, or let's say 1000 RPM, whatever crops you're into. They have 17 degrees flotation, transverse flotation on both front and back mower. So rough terrain is no problem to the McHale mowers. 1000 speed gearbox like all the competitors. On the front mowers here, there's wing mirrors, or let's say mirrors on the front of them, so if you're creeping out on a blind road, you'll see the oncoming traffic both left and right. Plastic side guards, folding down and quick and handy, lift them back up like that. As well as that, the front mower has a lifting front guard, so if you need to replace a blade, the meant to come up. So quick and easy access, lift this up like that, and the curtain is weighted at the bottom to stop it from falling down. As well as that, you have quick release blades for less downtime in the field, quick attach. Both mowers come with, of course, the tool for attaching and detaching the blade like that, and it's always stored on the mower. Also a nice handy toolbox for spare blades, and of course we supply the spare blades with them, so no looking for blades in the last minute. As well as that, people ask when you go to the field, or how do you set up your mower to get your set cutting height. There is a level on these mowers, it's right in here. Now it's tilted back at the minute 5 degrees, but it should be reading between 0 and 5 degrees always. And for your height then, it's simple. The stand that you use for parking the mower comes down like that, and it's meant to only clear the ground, but just here in the yard, so that just clears the ground and no more, and that's your set cutting height. And store it back up here, and whenever you are mowing and your mower is set right, your two arrows here will line up together and match, and you can see that all from the cab. So once it's set once before you leave the yard, you don't have to touch it again. Now for handiness, for this tractor, if you're here on the ground, look at a lot of guys with manual top links, but with this one, the hydraulic top link on this tractor, we can adjust it all from the ground, so there's no need of getting up or down and internally in the cab. Now the back mower then, the back mower, same setup as the front one. You have your tool, you have your toolbox, spare blades as well, your 2-speed gearbox, 700 and 1000 RPM for your conditioner. Adjustable spreading vanes here at the back, you can adjust them from here, and as well as that, you have your swart deflectors, spread them in and out whatever way you want, whatever size of swart you want to create. You need 2 sets of spools to work these mowers, a feed and return for lifting up and down, and a pressure clock here, and you set your clock around 11 o'clock, you'd say, and you turn your tap, and that's it, pressurized for the day. And the more pressure you put on it, the lighter it is, and the less pressure you put on it, the heavier it is. So 11 o'clock is the optimum pressure you need to work at. As well as that, you have quick release blades, you have the 17 degrees flotation, and you have the curtain at the front. Same as the front, you lift up to get in as access as well. For setting up the mower then, you have to have this pin here, 650mm from the ground to the centre of the pin, and as well as this here, have it at 0 degrees. And if you want to cut tighter or don't cut or less, adjust your top link and that'll adjust your cutting height. So internally here in the cab, you have your mower set correctly, but for operation wise on the Valtra tractor, we can select and choose what spool valve goes where, etc. So for the front and back mowers, we have the front one going down by pushing forward on the joystick like that there into float, and pulling left to lift the rear mower. Now it's operator's preference. You can put them there, you can put them there, or you can put them along here. But as I said, on the back mower you have to set your pressures, but you only set that once, turn your tap, and you don't need to touch that again. So that can be on a spool that you're never going to use in the day again. And of course you can set your memories, your speeds, your PTO speeds to your M1, M2. So when you come into the field, turn on your PTO, simple as that. You have your memory set to 1000 RPM on your front mower started and your back mower, and there it goes. All you have to do is start mowing the field. Now McHale also has a 3.1 metre without a conditioner. Just a plain disc mower for the guys that's just mowing their own and doesn't want to go out at the expense of a heavy duty conditioner mower. It's still on similar frame, similar workings. You have a stand, you can drop your legs down, drop this one down, and you can have it in the park position, in the upright position. A 1000-speed gearbox, and you still have your float and your system that the bigger brother has. Same suspension system. In underneath, instead of the swart paddles or panels, you have swart wheels. So it won't give the same. It will give the same effect, but not to the same extreme of creating a large swart. But it will deflect the mower to deflect the grass to give it a small gap between each run. It has similarities to the bigger brother. It has the plastic sides on it for folding up, and at the front as well, the front panel lifts up so you can change the blades easily. Same bed, same gearboxes, but just an awful lot lighter for the standard farmer who wants to create mow his own silage. Set up on the mower as well, it's 650mm from this pin here down to the ground, and you have your little level here for your proper position. But as like in all mountain mowers, how you adjust your cutting height the further you screw in your top link, the tighter it is. The further you screw it out, the bigger cut you have. But no, that's the plain and simple R3100 for those farmers and contractors that don't want to condition their silage, just mow it flat. So as you can see just from the front mower there is very good ground clearance as the mower comes up and in the mowing position at the correct height, and in the park position for going the road. A low overall height, as well as that the curtain up at the very top folds in itself. There is a stand, 2 legs and a leg out the back, that you can fold it up and store it in that position. And it's also very important, it doesn't matter what brand of mower you have, take your tractor out of gear when you're folding it up into the transport position, because it causes when the mower folds up, if there's something blocking it, the shaft won't turn and you could cause damage to your Hardy spicers on your main drive shaft here. That's just a little tip for all the mowing men out there. But if you want any more information on these McHale F3100 front mower or the R3100 rear mower, don't hesitate to give us a call on 049 854 4353.